friends, I have finished reading the fructose metabolism part and now I will move on to disaccharide metabolism. I had also finished the pentose phosphate pathway a bit earlier and so I have made good progress. If I complete the disaccharide metabolism, I will basically be done with the carbs metabolism part, but the structure will still be remaining. Like I have to read about the glycosaminoglycans. A 5-mark question may come from that. So yeah, I will have to read about it, but later because that is very volatile. I think I'm going to start with vitamins. I have never given much attention to vitamins, but they are an important part of the syllabus and I need to devote some time to it before time runs out. Maybe I will switch over to anatomy. I will decide which topic to take up after I complete the disaccharide metabolism, because it is very easy to plan things out in a diary but very difficult to implement that plan during exam time because we are so stressed. Also need to read a bit of physiology. That has been pending for quite a lot of time and I need to start with hematology urgently. So yeah, I have got my work cut out for me.
Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. Dreaming of you.
Okay, now that was stressful. I'm literally having this orange in my hand and using it like a stress ball to relieve some stress. Oh my god. This condition is really stressful. I have finished disaccharide metabolism in kind of like an hour and it has sent my brain into a complete overdrive. This is what happens when you consume 2 cups of coffee in under 3 to 4 hours. I have read about galactosemia and then fructose intolerance or HFI, which are literally treasure troves of questions for MCQs and short questions. So you can understand the importance of that chapter. I will be beginning with vitamins in a short time, and so it only seems prudent that I keep this orange with me as a snack buddy and get some vitamin C into my system, because I have a preliminary idea of what the deficiencies look like. So I'm scared when reading vitamins and keep vitamin sources near my hands. If you also ask clinical questions from these vitamin chapters, they literally give us some symptoms and we have to identify the disease and answer related questions. And mind you, if you are unable to identify the disease, you will not be able to answer any question, and so that long question is worth 15 marks. You lose 15 marks out of a 100 marks paper, and that reduces your chances of passing. Oh my god, that thought is really scaring me. So I should really go and study vitamins now. Then I also have to read the organ function tests. That chapter is also worth about 15 marks in the form of clinical charts in the practical viva. Oh my god, so much work to do. Now, that's what I call progress. I have nearly finished the vitamins. Just vitamin D is left and then I will be done with vitamins. I have been talking to my friend here, Mr. Bones, and he is the only one who keeps me company during these long nights, and I have developed a special friendship with him. Now, I have been revising about the neurocranium and the splanchocranium and the various cranial fossae. This is the anterior cranial fossa, middle cranial fossa, and the posterior cranial fossa. Interesting stuff, isn't it? But you go blank when the examiner starts grilling you on the viva table. I urgently need to revise the larynx in anatomy. This is basically a part of my spaced repetition method wherein I revise the topics after 3 days of reading it. I am basically blank now about the larynx because it has many muscle attachments, cartilages, and also you have to know about the movements of the vocal cords, which is really complex. There is abduction, adduction, and whatnot, and then there are short notes on rima glottidis, which is also an important part of the larynx. There is a strong possibility of questions being asked in the finals exam. Converting studies into challenges and milestones really motivates me to study more and be productive, and that's what I do. I'm also feeling quite hungry because I just had 2 pieces of bread for dinner with that avocado and a bit of oat omelette. Okay, my study break is almost up. I need to get up and sit down to study.
And maybe I tried, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you, dive into you, dive into you, dive into you, dive into you.
Oh my god, I have officially completed all the vitamins. Yay! It was really interesting stuff. Biochem and anatomy are relatively tougher nuts to crack than physiology because it is very difficult to conjure up stories in these 2 subjects. If you do not know your matter, you can't write. In physiology, there is still some possibility of conjuring up a story if you know the basic points. It's currently 3:30 a.m. now and I'm feeling the pangs of hunger in my stomach because I have not eaten any. This is what happens during exam season. I don't have time to cook. I have some leftover rice from yesterday and some chicken. Maybe I will try to do something with that and prepare something hot because I can't be bothered to eat that cold stuff anymore. It will cause major digestive problems. Okay, so now I have to start with minerals of biochem. That unit is really dry. Only iron and copper are important, and diseases like Wilson's disease and stuff are important. Also, the calcium homeostasis may be asked sometimes. My iPad is almost out of charge, so I have to read from books for a while. I'm thinking of reading some embryology, especially the branchial apparatus, because that I feel will help me in solving all my doubts of larynx development. I really need to brush those topics in order to score well in the exam because the nerve supply of the larynx is really complex and also the tongue development is really important for exams. So maybe I will brush up some of these embryology concepts in this short span of time while my iPad charges. And I will record that. Embryology is really a very interesting module for me and I enjoy it very much.
In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
I have basically read the introductory portion of the branchial apparatus and my iPad is now more or less charged. So I will move on to minerals. That is also a major unit of our nutrition module of biochem and it's a very dry topic. It is part of our second paper. We basically have 2 papers for each subject. So a total of 6 papers in the first year. I'm also thinking of starting the HEMAT part of physio. Let's see how much I can study.